Hey, everybody. It's Gary Lucas. I'm 2 minutes late. I'm so sorry. But I had a delivery just a few minutes ago, courtesy of my friend Robert Munn, who's a very talented artist, a 3D artist who works with depthography, lenticular stuff. I've shown some of his album covers in the past, and I'll show him again because I want to give him a good plug. He's a great guy, and if you're looking for an unusual holiday gift, you might check out these album covers of his. But he did, well, I'll just show it after I play a little bit. Let's just get right down to it. Okay, a little bit of Nino Rota music. My favorite film music composer pretty much is Nino Rota, the great Italian composer who was Fellini's main guy for many years, but he also wrote symphonies, chamber music, all sorts of stuff. Oh, excuse me. I had a cup of coffee just a minute ago, and I have a food allergy to milk for many years, so. Okay, that's better. That's better. How about that? See, I don't mind you coming in here and seeing this. Imagine if it was somebody important here now. it's a little medley of Christmas, holiday, Hanukkah, Fall de Rol, and winging it, coming in on a wing and a prayer. Let me show you this piece he just dropped off here, Mr. Munn. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Moving over. So you can see it over my shoulder. Ah! You see the all-seeing eye. Well, it's not quite. It follows you around the room, this piece. I can't quite communicate the mysterious oddity. There it is. I don't know how he did it, but he had like 5 or 6 of them up on Lower Broadway. And people were freaked because, you see, due to the lenticular process, this thing follows you around the room. I don't know how he did that exactly, but he's a master at depthography and 3D illusion. And check him out because the website is www.depthography.com. Tell him I sent you. Robert Munn, M-U-N-N. He has some beautiful pieces hanging in the vaulted halls of the Gramercy Theater over there on 23rd Street, formerly an Indian movie theater for many years. And, they have many classic rock album covers up there for your delectation. I played there once. I think Odds and Monsters had a 20th anniversary show there, if I'm not mistaken. But actually, while I got your attention here, check out the new decor, too. We got these Christmas light things happening. And we're Jewish. But it's always nice to light up a room. And gotta get some more of them, though, because these aren't even the blinking kind. I don't know. But they were only $7 at Garber's Hardware down the street. So what can I tell you? I can tell you about this. I have this beautiful double CD package. Look at it. You're not supposed to put CDs out anymore, are you? Well, my fans really love them. And in fact, hopefully there's going to be a one volume vinyl version on sale in Italy only, especially for the Italian market. I love playing in Italy. I have to tell you, it's one of the best places to be. Certainly at Christmas time. Last Christmas time, I was on tour all over Italy, right up until New Year's. I think I came home on New Year's Eve, actually. But I had a wonderful time going hither and yon with 2 characters, 2 Italian collaborator friends of mine, Davide Combosti, also known as the Nero, and Francesco Arpino, who's a multi-instrumentalist and a great producer as well. And I did a record with them called The Complete Jeff Buckley and Gary Lucas Songbook, which was voted Album of the Year last year in Classic Rock Italia magazine. And what an honor. And it basically was a dozen songs. Actually, I think registered 13 songs that I wrote with Jeff, but we did an even dozen for this album, and full-on studio versions with some really cool vocals from David and great ideas with the arrangements from Francesco. And all of them I have played one time or another here, and I'll play them again. I really love this particular era of my musical career here. And it was frustrating for years not to be able to get this out, all these songs out. Though God knows I tried, and I did various live versions. I did a whole symphonic arrangement of this material with the Metropole Orchestra from Holland. We did this at the Paradiso thanks to my great old friend Code de Kloot, who's like the #1 DJ in Holland, and he's certainly the #1 Beefheart Zappa go-to guy. We did this was called, it was the music of Jeff Buckley and Gary Lucas, all with 65-piece Metropole Orchestra and young arrangers doing the arrangements, and a whole bunch of great singers, including Jolene Grunberg. And she's on my new album coming out here, The Essential Gary Lucas. I'll plug it again. Great liner notes by Glenn Kenny, who is a big shot reviewer for many years for all sorts of people, and he was early on my tip when he was a regular stringer for the Daily News. He had a column in there about pop music, and the cover is by an old friend. He should win all sorts of design awards for this. Steve Byram, great graphics guy, and going way back to CBS Records days when I toiled in the vineyard, so to speak, of that of this peculiarly named Creative Services Department. Yeah. Anyway, more about that later. But it is just now coming on. I mentioned last time 10 years since Don Van Vliet, Captain Beefheart, passed away. And I'm really so sad that there hasn't been more notice taken about this anniversary. I know, death anniversaries maybe don't count as much as birth anniversaries, but it was very much of a shock to me. And I just reposted a piece I did for the Wall Street Journal I was asked to write upon his death. So scroll down the timeline, you can read that. And Steve Froy at beefheart.com has definitely noted the anniversary. It's a good source to get all sorts of information about Don Van Vliet and related Magic Band members and their activities musically and otherwise. So check that out. And I thought I'd share one story with you because I got a million of them about working with Don, who I knew very, very, very well, and worked with the guy for about 5 years directly. But even as friends, we had some fun. And before even I told him I played the guitar, which was sort of a surprise move on my part at the, just on a whim. But more about that to come in pleasekillme.com, because I wrote an extensive piece about Don Van Vliet and Frank Zappa and my encounters with them. But here's a story that hasn't made the pages of a book yet, but it could. We were in Brussels. I think it was like early December 1980 on this incredibly lengthy tour of the UK, and then we took the ferry to Holland, and we played a bunch of shows in the Netherlands, and then we went to Brussels and France, had some beautiful gigs, and so we were in the venue in the main capital city of Brussels, which is also EU headquarters now. And we were on a bill with a guy who was introduced to us by the promoter as the Beefheart of Belgium. Now, I can't think of the guy's name. I wish I could. I'm so sorry. It's probably written down somewhere, but off the cuff, no. But he was a nice guy, and he had a big, big Mastiff dog. His dog. Free, not on a leash or anything. And the dog accompanied him wherever he went. A beautiful, like, poinsettia type dog, big, hairless dog. Anyway, Don was all over this dog. Don loved animals, Don Van Vliet, more than people, and specifically said that many times. And I don't blame him either, but, for that, because I sometimes feel that same way. He had a poem called "You can know by the kindness of a dog the way a human should be." Definite words of wisdom. Anyway. So Don was petting the dog and oohing and ahhing, going, "What a magnificent beast. Look at this. Look at this magnificent animal here." And so we were all goggling at the dog, and the Beefheart of Belgium was over in the corner. And we were having some holiday cheer there with what Don referred to as bad lunch meat. And they had some drinks and cheese. And when a typical après gig scene. Anyway, somebody grabbed a potato chip off the table and fed it to this dog. And the dog took one bite of the potato chip and then ran rapidly in 2 or 3 circles all the way around the room. And then Don's wife, Jan, had a beautiful leather bag that was situated on the floor at this moment. The dog chose to make a beeline for the bag after his run around the room, lift his leg up and pee on the bag, and so, which was horrible, of course, but it was kind of funny. Sorry, Jan. And anyway, Don's reaction was, "That dog's on drugs." Yeah, I know it, man. That dog's on drugs. So I always thought that would make a good name for a band, right? Dogs on Drugs. But anyway, I'll just keep going here. I don't want to further embarrass myself. Well, I'm so glad, yes, I'm mighty glad. So tired of moaning for you. Well, I'm so glad, yes, I'm mighty glad. So tired of crying for you. that Lulu? Hi, Lulu. Lulu is calling. Caroline is calling. I gotta go. But I love playing for you guys. I want to mention also the horrible news just came in, especially for my British friends, which is London is under lockdown right now. Again, totally because of a new strain of the virus, which has emerged out of nowhere. But this was predicted, and I don't know too much about it, but Caroline was just on the phone with her mom, who lives in London, and to all my British friends, my heart goes out to you, and I hope you're all safe. Everybody, please wear those masks. Continue. This ain't over until it's over, and I think there's a long slog ahead, unfortunately. But hopefully we'll all get through it together. And can I say, I love you guys for tuning in, as always. And thank you so much. And if you want to remember me with some Christmas cheer, the PayPal link is right there at the top. And I always appreciate it. I always appreciate your support, of course. Okay, until Tuesday, stay safe. Wear that mask, okay? Big hugs to everybody, and I'll see you. We'll have a special holiday edition. I'll do that beef heart stuff I was promising to. And be well, stay safe. Love you guys. Bye.